What is up with you guys? Jaden here again and welcome to another video. So for today's video guys, yes, I will be discussing about the Apple ecosystem. How do I find it? And why I am such a huge fan of the Apple ecosystem now. Di naman ako yung someone na talagang addicted sa iOS or alam mo yung parang papatay or makikipagdebate, makikipagpatayan pagdating sa diskusyonan na Apple iOS is better than Android. Not to that extent naman, not to that point. But because nga all my devices are actually iOS or almost all my devices, ay actually all pala. Yes, lahat ng mga devices ko talagang iOS or Apple products. Siguro I will be sharing lang in this video how the Apple ecosystem works, at least for me. At para lang hindi ako sobrang techie guy, you know. I'm not the go-to channel if you are really into someone na sobrang techie. Hindi ako yon, pero at least I'll be sharing lang based from my personal experience. I will be at least just defining how do I understand Apple ecosystem and ano yung advantages or siguro the pros, no? Or siguro I'll be discussing shortly about the cons rin if you are like really into Apple ecosystem. Yes guys, if you're interested to this kind of content, you guys know what to do. Please keep on watching.
The way your body syncopates, you're driving me crazy.
If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're here for quite some time now, welcome back. In my YouTube channel, I'm doing reviews, reactions, and also vlogs. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I will appreciate if you will click that subscribe button there. Yes, guys, help me reach 30,000 subscribers. And so, sige, I have here some of the Apple devices I am using. I have been using for quite some time now. Actually, I have my MacBook. Yes, start tayo dito sa MacBook. So, yung MacBook ko, I actually have my own MacBook. But thankfully, nakapasok ako ngayon sa isang school na medyo nakakaangat-angat sa buhay. Hindi. Nakakaangat-angat sa buhay kasi meron silang pa-free MacBook sa kanilang mga teachers. At yun nga, nagkaroon ako ng free MacBook with them. Actually, hindi naman free. Actually, free siya. Pero hindi siya sa'yo. I mean, it's still owned by the company, by the school, by the administration. Siyempre, yung ownership nasa kanila pa rin. Pero as long as you're in the school, parang sa'yo siya. I mean, pwede mo siyang iuwi, pwede mo siyang gamitin for your personal use. Like ako, nagpi-PhD ako sa UP Diliman. I've been using this also. Aside, pero syempre, ang main usage niya dapat para sa school, di ba? Kaya nga binigay. Pero yon, yung aking sariling MacBook, pinapagamit ko na lang sa wife ko, no? Pero yan yung aking MacBook. This is actually M1. Yung pinaka M1 ko, ginagamit ko siya for parang 5 years na. Sobrang perfect pa rin talaga niya. So, that's for my MacBook. This is my iPad naman. This is 10th generation, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So, yan. I also have the Apple Pencil there pala. Hindi ko napakita. Yan. This is, my iPad. And then I have my iPhone 12 Pro. I just did a content about this. If you're someone considering iPhone 12 Pro this 2025 or sa 2026, you might want to check that out. Di ko lang alam kung ano mauuna. No? Pero gumawa ako ng content about iPhone 12 Pro. I also have my another iPhone which is I'm currently using, no, filming this content. I also have my AirPods. I also have my AirPods, no? Tapos, of course, I have my Apple Watch here. Yan. Ang Apple Watch ko na sobrang gamit na gamit sa akin kasi sobrang into sports rin ako. Yeah, mahilig ako mag-volleyball, mag-badminton. Yes, so these are the devices, no? The iOS devices na ginagamit ko everyday, no? So, sige, bakit ba ako into Apple devices? Actually, hindi naman, alam mo yan, hindi naman siya intention. Una, syempre nagkaroon lang ako ng iPhone. Tapos eventually nagkaroon ako ng MacBook, no? Tapos actually parang sabay ko nakuha si MacBook ko tsaka si AirPods ko, no? Tapos eventually nagkaroon ako ng iPad, tapos Apple Watch, parang ganon. Pero sanay na rin talaga ako sa system ng Apple. I mean, parang into iOS na rin talaga ako. So sige, bakit gustong gusto ko yung Apple ecosystem? Guys, yung ecosystem or Apple ecosystem, ang ibig sabihin lang niya, parang you are using like several devices at yung system niya, isa lang yung ginagamit mo. So ang good thing pag ganon, there's continuity. I mean, kagaya ng halimbawa, nagtatype ako sa MacBook ko. Tapos, kailangan kong tapusin, pero hindi ko dala yung MacBook ko the following day. Pero dala ko yung iPad ko. So, pwede kong ituloy yung tinatrabaho ko sa MacBook kay iPad. Kasi nga, isa lang yung system nila. So, there's like continuity in a way. Ganun din sa iPhone ko. Halimbawa, meron akong tinatype sa notes na, alam mo yun, mahalagang details para sa work or para kung saan man. Tapos, pwede kong ituloy sa iPhone ko, 'di ba? Ganun siya. Tapos yung Apple Watch naman, for me, sobrang helpful lang niya in a way na parang alam mo yung body ano mo siya. Nandito siya sa wrist mo. Although ito naman for health purposes talaga, pang track ng calories and all that. Pero yun nga yung ecosystem, there's continuity in a way. At saka parang manonotify ka lahat ng mga messages, emails mo, sa phone mo, sa MacBook mo, sa iPad mo, yung Apple Watch mo can be notified. So imagine mo sa wrist lang, no? Manonotify ka na and all that. So talagang kapag tumatakbo ka, pero may mga mahalaga kang, alam mo yung information, minsan naglalaro kang volleyball, suot-suot ko yung Apple Watch ko kasi inaabangan ko yung email sa akin ng boss ko. So it happened several times already, which is a good thing, di ba? Kasi alam mo yon, nasa wrist mo lang pero you'll get informed na or notified na with the important emails and messages, ganon. So, aside from, syempre, yung continuity niya, yung smooth din, napansin ko sobrang smooth talaga ng Apple ecosystem. When I say smooth siya, hindi ko alam eh. Actually, nakagamit naman ako ng Samsung na phone. Nung parang kakagraduate ko lang ng college, my very first phone was actually a Samsung. Okay naman, pero nung nasimulan ko na talaga mag-iPhone, tapos nagkaroon ako ng MacBook, tuloy-tuloy na talaga. Tapos ang napansin ko, sobrang smooth talaga nila. Like, alam mo yung I can transfer my file from MacBook to iPad ng seconds lang through the AirDrop. Diba yung AirDrop na tinatawag? Parang Bluetooth siya, but with the iOS or Apple ecosystem kasi AirDrop na lang talaga. So, imagine, sobrang convenient niya talaga. Kaya sobrang smooth din siya kasi hindi siya komplikado. Hindi mo kailangan gumamit ng USB or ilipat sa ganito, tapos kukuhain mo sa ganito. Wala nang ganun-ganon kasi talagang sobrang smooth na AirDrop na lang lahat ng bagay, ganun na. Pero syempre, as an iOS user, sa totoo lang, among all my devices, ang hindi ko talaga masyadong nagagamit, si iPad talaga. Ang pinakagamit na gamit ko, syempre si iPhone, tapos sumunod si MacBook. Actually, iPhone, MacBook, parang parehas sila. May mga araw kasi talagang halos naka-MacBook ako. Kasi bukod sa nagtuturo ako, I'm a teacher, I'm also a professor, no? Bukod doon, estudyante rin ako, nagtatapos ako ng PhD ko sa UP Diliman, and then it so happen na I'm also a published author. Yes, guys, sana naman abangan nyo yung mga books ko na mapapublish soon, available sa national bookstores. Ipopromote ko naman yan dito sa YouTube channel ko. Pero yun, so syempre, mas nagsusulat ako sa MacBook, mas komportable ako. Although, pwede rin naman ako magsulat sa iPad. Kaya lang mas nasanay na kasi ako dahil nga matagal na akong gumagamit ng MacBook, no? Pero among all my iOS devices, ang hindi ko masyadong nagagamit si iPad ko. So, parang ginagamit ko lang talaga si iPad ko for leisure or mga panonood. Although yun nga, pwede naman kasi dito mag-type, hindi ko lang talaga siya ganun ka-prefer. Minsan pag nasa coffee shop ako doon, yun na lang. Pero in many instances, talagang mas prefer ko na naka-MacBook ako. Si AirPods naman, yeah, this is self-explanatory naman. I mean, sobrang okay lang talaga to, di ba? Pagka you're into music and all that. So, that's basically my experience as an Apple ecosystem user, no? I mean, marirecommend ko ba ito? Basically, huge, yes, I can recommend it. Talagang, wag lang kayong bumili ng biglaan. Alam mo yun, isang bagsakan. Kasi syempre, mabigat talaga siya sa bulsa. Pero alam mo yun, paunti-unti. Kasi, ewan ko, Apple or iOS ecosystem, it will never disappoint you. At least based from my personal experience. Alam niyo yung MacBook ko, sabi ko nga sa inyo, 5 years, 6 years na, never siyang bumagal. Even yung iPhone ko, talagang sobrang okay pa rin. Even yung iPad ko, lahat ng gamit ko, even yung Apple Watch ko. So parang, kung durability lang naman yung concern nyo or will it last you for a couple of years, kung yun lang naman yung concern nyo, yes na yes, talagang sobrang G na G talaga yung mga devices ng Apple or ng yung ecosystem ng iOS, no? Sobrang I can like literally recommend it. Ito yung isa sa mga recommendations ko na feeling ko hindi ako mapapahiya kasi talagang quality naman talaga. Yes, it's kinda expensive. I mean, but if you're gonna take a look at alam mo yun, yung longer use, tsaka like as an investment. Kasi syempre, yung phone, yung MacBook, di ba? Everyday mo tong ginagamit eh. So, it will be very wise for you to invest into something na talagang will serve you for couple of years. Otherwise, magsasayang ka lang rin ng pera mo, di ba? Bili ka ng bili, bili ka ng bili. So, isang bagsak na lang and then quality na yung ginagamit mo. Di ba? Hindi naman ako endorser, no? Pero talagang I'm a super huge fan lang of the Apple ecosystem. I have been a user of iOS for quite some time and it's something I can really recommend. Wala akong pangit na experience. Yes, guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now, guys. Bye-bye.
The way your body syncopates, you're driving me crazy.